In this class, I'm going to be showing you different ways how to get into Super Soldier. So if you can't go into Super Soldier in the first or few attempts that we're going to be doing in the flow, you can watch the end of this video because I showed you ways on how to get it with the wall. And that really helped for me if maybe you have the same fear of being inverted. Alright. Merry Christmas, everyone! Thank you so much for being here on this Christmas day. I'm wearing a Christmas outfit color, if you haven't noticed. I hope you had a great Christmas Eve last night. So today, we're gonna be burning all the food that you ate last night. Alright, this is another exciting one because it's a special request from you guys. I asked you a question on Instagram and I thought, oh, that is cool. I haven't done this before. So, we're gonna be doing Super Soldier on this class. If this is your first time trying this out, don't get intimidated because it actually is a lot easier than how it looks. Hopefully, you can get to do it with me if this is your first time. Again, as always, if you need a lot more warm-ups, please go check a lot of my videos. I have a lot of warm-ups there. This is not how to get your hip mobility here. We're just gonna be flowing to get to Super Soldier. So if you need a lot of hip mobility routine or yoga, I will be linking down below 2 videos that I just recently uploaded. It's an hour-long class and you might want to check that out. That's gonna really mobilize your hips. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking this video and for being here. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel before you leave. Like this video so that I know that you really enjoy this type of classes. Alright, without further ado, all you will need is yourself, as always, your yoga mat, and we'll jump right in. Alright, let's start right away in downward facing dog. Again, if you need more warm-up, go get yourself more warm-up. I like my feet hip distance apart and my hands shoulders distance apart. Let's close our eyes and take a moment to just really connect with our bodies. Breathe in. Breathe out through your mouth. One more time, breathe in, feel every part of your body. And breathe out. Now we're going to start to roll our spine forward and back and warm up this way. Making sure you're breathing. Rolling your spine forward and rolling it back. You could roll with your bent knees if that feels good for you. And maybe trying all the ways. Straight knees, bent knees. Good. Now roll some more, and I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Now in downward dog, I like your feet together. Good. Push yourself all the way up from the mat, kind of like hollowing your body, and you're gonna lift your right leg all the way up. Breathe in. Breathe out here, flex the foot. Now breathe in again, point the toes. Open all the way and stack your hip joints, opening the hips now to the right side, bent knee. Stay for 3. Breathe. 2. And 1. All the way, reach the right leg up and roll your spine forward to your one-legged high plank. Then roll it back, 3-legged dog. Roll it forward, high plank. Roll it back, 3-legged dog. We're doing dynamic movements here. Roll forward, roll back. 2 more. Roll to your high plank, one-legged lifted. Roll back, 3-legged dog. Last one, roll forward and all the way up. Good. Drop the right foot down and we're gonna do that on the other leg. Take a deep breath in, lift the left leg up. Flex the feet or foot, exhale. Stay for a few breaths. Push yourself away from the mat. Now point the toes all the way, open it up some more, and maybe the hip joints now facing the left side as you bend the left knee. Breathe. Good. Now, 3-legged dog, straighten your knee and send it in knee to chest this time. And lift it up, 3-legged dog. Knee to chest, lift it high, three-legged dog. Knee to chest, three-legged dog. Now again, roll your spine, one-legged high plank, hold this time, 5. Breathe, protract your shoulder blades, 3, 2, 1, lift it up, three-legged dog. Breathe in, breathe out, one-legged high plank. Breathe in, breathe out, one-legged high plank. From one-legged high plank, I want you to bend your knees, tap the outside of your left shoulder. Lift it high, good, hold, and three-legged dog. Breathe in, exhale, tap the left shoulder. Shift forward, shoulders past the wrist as you tap. Inhale, exhale, tap. Inhale, exhale to tap. Last one, inhale. Exhale to tap the upper shoulder, drop the left foot outside of the left hand. Good. Lizard lunge and stay here. You're gonna protract your shoulder blades all the way, hollowing the body, pushing yourself away from the mat. Hold, breathe. We're flowing faster this time, if you're noticing. Good. Drop the back knee. Lift the left hand all the way up. Breathe in, face the left side, and grab the foot, back foot with the left hand. Good. Breathe in to extend and stretch all the way. Look up. Exhale, knee to bum, or heel to bum, sorry. Good. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, heel to bum. Inhale. Exhale, knee to bum. Good. Drop the foot, drop the hands down, and curl the back toes under, lift the knee, and drop the back knee. Protract your shoulder blades, and drop the back knee. We're doing this for 5, drop. 4, drop. 3, drop. 2, drop. 1, hold it here, and you're gonna step the left leg back, high plank, push back, downward facing dog. Whew, good job. Take a moment to rest for a little bit. Just breathe. And intense for the hands, huh? It's okay, you got this. You wanna spread your fingers wide and really maybe getting a bend in your knuckles so that you could get the spider fingers. That helps sometimes depending on you. Maybe get a feel of it. All right, right leg lifts all the way up, breathe in. Bend the knee, knee to chest, and then tap the right shoulder on top. Shift forward, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it up, three-legged dog. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to chest, and tap the right shoulder. Good, hold. We're doing different things, right? All right, lift it up, three-legged dog. And we're gonna flow it out this time. Roll your spine, one-legged high plank. You can drop the foot if you like, or chaturanga with me with one-legged plank. Good. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Drop the knees, and we're gonna take our Ustrasana or camel pose. Sit on your heels, cup your heels with your hands, push your hips up and forward, back bend, look up, camel pose. Hold for a few breaths. You can untuck your toes if you like. I'm gonna stay with my tucked toes because we're gonna be flowing some more. Good. Slow and controlled. You're gonna sit down, arched back, coming up with your head last. Beautiful. Hands forward, tabletop, and lift the knees, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Whew, all right. When you're ready, right leg lifts all the way up. Breathe in. Exhale, you're gonna tap the right shoulder and drop that right foot outside of the right hand, right? So I'm tapping that shoulder so that you could easily drop that foot one drop. You know, you're not adjusting too much, right? And I want you to protract your shoulder blades, push yourself away from the mat, sink your hips down, hold for 5. Breathe, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Step the right leg all the way back, high plank. Beautiful. Push back, downward facing dog. Breathe. Good. Good. Right leg lifts all the way up. Send it in, knee to your chest. You're going to tap the right shoulder. This time you're going to bend the elbows. Push it all the way up. Good. Knee to chest. Lift it all the way up. Three-legged dog. Last one. Tap the right shoulder. Drop it again onto the right hand outside as you drop the back knee down. Good. Right hand will sweep all the way up. Breathe in. Exhale. Grab the back foot. Inhale. Stretch up. Look up. Exhale, heel to bum. For 3, inhale, exhale. This is a workout. We're gonna move fast. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now release the foot, curl the back toes under, and you're not gonna lift the knees. I want you to get that right shoulder underneath that right leg this time. Good. From this position, you're gonna curl the toes back under as you lift the knees up. Good. From here, right hand will drop next to your right foot, okay? And then really get this hooking, right? I want you to hook it. You could grab your ankle if this helps for you to hook. I want you to really get that feel of like, ooh, that's stable, right? As you drop the right hand down, you're gonna step that left foot closer to you. Good. Now, you're gonna try to straighten your right knee. So you're in this kind of pyramid shape, but your right shoulder is underneath your knee or thigh. Good. Bend and straight. Bend and straight. One more time. Bend and straight. And then you're going to pivot yourself to your skandasana here, right? So from this position, you're going to release that hand and skandasana onto the right leg bent. Good. Drop the bum, and we're going to do the twist. Grab your right foot outside or the ankle. Breathe in. Right hand sweeps all the way up. And exhale, you're going to twist your body as you grab the foot with the other hand and twist up. Look up. Right elbow is pointing up towards the sky. Stay here and breathe for about 3 breaths. Release. Slow and controlled. You're going to come all the way up. Now, all the way. Lift your hands all the way up as you breathe in. Lift the bum up. Exhale, switch. Good. T-shape with your hands, if that helps. Good. Now you're going to sit down, skandasana on this side, and you're going to do the same thing. Grab the left ankle with the right hand. Left hand sweeps all the way up as you breathe in. And exhale, you're going to reach the right foot with the left hand. Twist some more, elbow pointing up towards the sky. You could get a tippy toes in that left foot as you stay and breathe. Beautiful. Slow and controlled again, coming back up to sit up and pivoting yourself now, facing the left side of the yoga mat. Good. Kind of like in a, runner's lunge, if you will. But this time, you're going to drop the right hand down to the right side as your left arm will now thread underneath that left leg. So same thing what we did earlier, you're going to hook it. So grab the backs of your leg, left leg or ankle, and really hook your shoulder over there. Good. Nice. From this position, you're going to pivot that right heel down towards the midline, drop your foot, and you're going to come into your Visvamitrasana. I want you to grab that foot outside with the right hand. So now your heel is planting down and you're grabbing it, like lifting your toes up, and you're going to come to your Visvamitrasana this way. Beautiful. Now all the way, straighten, hold for 3, 2, 1. Drop it, slow and controlled. Same thing where you pick your foot up. Good. Now from this position, look forward and straight ahead, and you're gonna now step that right foot forward to your pyramid shape. From there, you're gonna straighten the front knee. There's no right or wrong with the distance. You just really wanna bend the front knee and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Good. Bend and straighten. Stay in this straight knee and hold. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stick your tongue out. Good. Now find your steady breath. All right, when you're ready, you're gonna grab the ankle with the left hand and bend your left knee. Now, you're now really hooking. Feel that hook. Feel this stable. Right hand will now loosen from the mat. See if you could hold it this way. Find that stable spot. And now you're gonna grab or drop the fingertips or flatten your palms. Depending on you, this doesn't matter wherever it is. Ideally, I like it somewhere in line with the foot, forward or back. It doesn't really matter. I like my fingertips to also root down. From this position, you're now gonna lean to that left leg and your weight is gonna be on the left leg. As you bend and lift that right foot, bend the knee. Good. And now you're gonna send it towards the opposite side and you're gonna try to grab it with the left hand. Find your toes. Good. Now from here, you're gonna slowly straighten that standing leg and try to aim for that heel towards the butt crack. Okay? From the butt crack, the arch of your foot in this right foot or lifted foot is now really touching the bum. It might not touch. If you're way up higher, that is okay. This is gonna depend on your flexibility and mobility. All right? Eventually, you'll be able to touch that bum. Look back, straighten the standing leg as much as you can so your gaze is now behind. Hold 4, 5. Breathe. 4. Find your balance. 3. 2, straighten the leg. And knee pointing up towards the sky. Stretch, open your hips. And 1, release. Drop it all the way to your lizard lunge. Ooh, sweating, huh? I know that is intense. Drop the back knee and we're gonna relax in our lizard. So we're gonna open this hip this way. You could even lift up depending on you. If that's really intense, you wanna left knee push it out so that you kind of have that blood flow for now because it's kind of stopping that in that super soldier, right? That was intense. Welcome to your super soldier. If you didn't get it, we're gonna do more on the other side, don't worry. So I'm gonna show you 2 different ways to get there. This is, I think, the easier way, at least in my opinion. The other one is from, I'll show you later. All right. Now from here, we're gonna pivot ourselves to our Skandasana again. Good, and then we're gonna shift to the other Skandasana side. Good. Skandasana, this is just such a great way to open up the hips. You guys know if you're always here, right? Okay, high lunge, and then lift up first. Let's take a moment to actually do Warrior 1. Pivot the back heel down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stay for a little bit. Engage the core. Tuck in your rib cage. Stretch your hands all the way up. Look forward. Breathe. Good. Drop your hands all the way down. This time, same thing. Right shoulder will now hook underneath that right thigh. Grab your ankle, hook yourself, shift forward and back. See how this is feeling for your hip joints. Nice. Drop the right hand down, and you're gonna come to your tippy toes here. As you, again, you could drop the heel or tippy toes, whichever you prefer for your Vishvamitrasana, right? So I showed you the other way wherein you drop the heel and lifted the toes, this way. Or you could do it this way. This is gonna depend on you as you grab the outside of your foot with the left hand, straightening the right knee, and hold for 5. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it all the way down. Same thing. And stay here. Hook some more. Good. Now from here, you're gonna step the left foot a little bit forward. Pyramid shape. Good. From the pyramid shape, left hand will now sweep out, straightening the left elbow to find your balance. And from here, shift forward, lift the back foot up, bend the knee, grab it with the other hand, the toes, as you're straightening the right knee, finding your balance. And now again, the heel will find your butt crack. Good. From the butt crack, the arch of your foot is now going to really press on the butt cheek, right? You feel that. Of course, it might not go this way for the first time. That's fine. This takes a lot of practice. You could go back to this video over and over. We're holding this position as I'm talking. Breathing. Welcome. And gaze back. Again, knee, the lifted knee is gonna point up towards the sky, opening now the hips. And to release, slow and controlled, bending the standing knee, release the foot, drop it back. Good. Drop the back knee, right hand sweeps all the way up. Breathe in, exhale again. Grab the foot. Right knee is now gonna splay out. Good. So same thing what we did earlier, but this different, all right? You're grabbing this to open up that crease. Whew, intense. Welcome to your super soldier. Good job. Release the foot, drop, and straighten the front knee, coming to your half splits. Whew. Bend the knee, straighten. Again, bend, low lunge, and half splits. All right. Now from here, curl the back toes under. We're doing a lot of advanced poses because you want it. I'm just kidding. Okay, drop the left hand down. I like my fingertips in line with my knee or shin as you slide your right foot towards you. Grabbing your heel with the right hand, lift the right knee up, and right leg sweep up. Bend and straighten the right knee. Good. Welcome to your camel splits. You can untuck the back toes if you like. Look up or to your toes, or even peeling your chest up. Breathe. Slowly dropping the knee, stacking it on top of the other knee. Good. Gomukhasana, get ready. Pressing your feet and your bum left and right helps to really center you. Left hand sweeps up, breathe in, and exhale, drop it, and bend the elbow. Right hand reaches back, breathe in, exhale to grab, and interlace your fingers. Good. Stay here, breathe in, exhale, tuck in your rib cage. And stay. This is a rest. All right. Slowly release. Oh, wait. My mic. Good. Now from here, you're going to come up this way, right? Hands forward, fingertips. As you come to your pinky side edge of your feet, all the way up, you're going to straighten your knees and you're going to pivot yourself to the left side, half circle shape, coming all the way back. Good. And then from here, you're going to interlace your fingers behind to your wide-legged fold. Breathe in, find your flat back. Exhale to fold all the way down. Good. Now drop those index fingers down towards the earth if you have it sticking out. Hello. How are you doing? That was intense, huh? I know, it takes a lot of practice with Super Soldier, but it's not that hard, honestly. We could get it slower if you like, if you want a super in-depth tutorial of it. All right, now all the way halfway lift and release the bind of your hands as you rotate yourself again, pivoting half circle. As you cross your legs again, sitting down, bending the knees, and Gomukhasana or cow face arms on the other side. Good. Adjust yourself and wiggle your butt cheeks left and right. And we're doing that on the other side. We're gonna do both at the same time. So right hand sweeps all the way up and left hand sweeps back. Inhale. And exhale both to bend the elbows. Grabbing your fingertips and staying here and breathing. Inhale. Exhale, tuck in your rib cage. I think some of you wants this type of faster flows and not so much in-depth with the asana. Let me know who wants this because I've gotten some requests on this too. But I think a lot more people like the explanations or in-depth, right? Because I don't know, based from the people, messaging me and telling me from you guys. So let me know. I want to know. All right, Slowly, you're gonna release the bind. And sometimes I like to bend forward. All right, now we did Ustrasana on the other side, right? Let's do compass pose first on this side. Left leg up, grab the outside of your right foot, or left foot with the right hand, and then you're gonna just hook it, that left knee to the outside of your shoulder as you transition to your compass pose. Straightening the knee, and then now bend the knee halfway, and then straighten, screw your body to the right, right? So imagine your torso like a screw, screwing this motion, right? So you can do this dynamically to really get your hamstring stretching too, right? And then the left hand doesn't really matter wherever it is. If you're always watching me, you already know the compass pose, right? You can grab the ankle, the thigh. This is a deeper twist and screwing and doing that. All right. From here, release. And then coming to extend your left leg forward. You're gonna come up onto your right knee. Right hand drops down to the right side, wherever you can grab so that you could do your Ustrasana splits this time. Slide your left foot towards you, lift the knee up, grab the heel with the left hand as you're straightening the left leg. Good. Look up to your toes or up towards the roof or the sky and opening the chest if you like. And staying here. Make sure you breathe. Awesome job. Release slowly. And now let's see if you could lift the left hand all the way up and extend your left leg out. Good. Now hold. From this position, you're gonna drop both of your hands down as you pivot the right knee. Drop the toes as you lift your knee up, three-legged dog. Breathe in. Exhale, drop the foot down, downward facing dog. Good. Now if you want to even it out with the right leg, doing the compass pose, let's do that. Roll your spine forward. And then stay here for a little bit and catch your breath in your plank. Protract your shoulder blades, squeeze the butt cheeks as you drop it down. And hold. Core is very strong. Hollow the body. Protract your shoulder blades. Squeeze the butt cheeks down. Hold. Good. Now push back. Downward facing dog. Relax your body. Catch your breath. Take a moment to connect your body and your mind here. How are you feeling? How's your hips? How's your arms? How's your wrist? Big breath in, breath out. Good job. Now right leg lifts all the way up. Send it in, knee to your chest. Send it inside of your right hand. Drop the foot. Good. From here, Warrior 1, breathe in. Warrior 2, breathe out. Right palm up, shift forward, breathe in. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Breathe in, Warrior 2. Exhale to your goddess pose. Good. Breathe in, stretch all the way up. Knees up, exhale, goddess. Cactus to arms. One more time, breathe in. And as you exhale, Warrior 2 on the opposite side. Left knee bends. Look to the left side. Oh, good. Left palm up, shift forward, breathe in. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Breathe in, Warrior 1. Exhale, stay here. Good job. Now we're gonna hold this position. Reach up, rib cage, tucking in. Hold and breathe. All the way down, hands down. We're gonna vinyasa through, step the left leg all the way back, high plank, shift forward, shoulders gonna pass your wrist, chaturanga down, elbows towards your rib cage, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Now you're gonna drop the knees and sit back, child's pose. Rest for a few. When you're ready, kick your feet towards the right side so you can sit on the mat. Now you're going to continue to bend the left knee. From the bent left knee, you're going to have the right foot grab it with the left hand. From here, again, hooking it, the right shoulder, same thing. Right knee, right shoulder, as you straighten the right knee. And again, you could play with this, right? Find what works best for the left leg or the bottom leg, and let's do some bending and twisting, right? So how do you twist and bend? Find that screw moment again with your torso, right? So bending this way to the right, and as you straighten, you're gonna screw to the left. Good. Continue to do it. Now find your breath rhythm. Inhale here, exhale here. Now inhale here and exhale here. Good. Now inhale, bend the knee, see if you like this method of breathing, and then exhale, straighten. Now you can tell which is easier for you to do it, right? I like my straightening the legs, inhalation, and twisting, and then exhaling as I bend. That is going to depend on you again, what you feel good, as always. I always like to get a feel of everything because sometimes when a teacher says something with the breathing in and out, you get stuck there, right? Or we get stuck there, and then we think that that's the only option, right? We don't explore anymore. And I want you to really get a feel of your own body because everybody is really always going to be different, right? But technically, as you puff out your chest, you want to inhale, right? So it depends on the posture. It depends on so many ways. And as you do this dynamically, this is really going to help to really get your flexible legs. Good. Now, release. And for the last time, we're going to do our super soldier with the standing splits variation, which I prefer. I actually like that better than what we did earlier, but I think that's the easier way, the first one we did. All right, so now we're gonna find our downward facing dog. All right, take a deep breath in. Exhale, stick your tongue out. Okay, good job. Now, let's breathe in, right feet together first, and right leg lifts up. Exhale, you're going to send it in, knee to your chest. From here, you're going to drop it, lift it high as you drop the right foot inside of the right hand. Okay? From here, you're going to come to your Warrior 3. So maybe shifting your weight forward, coming to the tippy toes now, the back foot, as you send the left leg up. Supported Warrior 3, and then loosen the hand to your Warrior 3. Good. Now from here, I'm going to show you the active way to get to the standing splits, which I really learned and what made me really stronger with my legs. Anything active will help you get to very strong asana, right? So I like to bend my standing knee. And then from here, I'm going to airplane my hands, kind of like arching now my back, but you're not really back bending. It's like following the natural curve of your back. From this position, point that lifted toes, and you're really going to get that belly and thigh connection. As I always say here in my, classes, as you drop that torso all the way down, lifting that right leg all the way up, finding your balance, and I'm really looking at one point in front of me, down. Good. Now all the way, you're going to try to straighten that left leg up, up, up towards the sky. Now if you feel that you find that max range, drop the hands. Good. And then you're going to transition to your standing splits, straightening the right leg. Good. Pointing the toes all the way up towards the sky. And you can either look to your big toe or back. Now, looking back is going to help you with your super soldier. From the looking back, right, this is also a form of inversion now. You're going to straighten the left arm. I like my left arm out and the fingertips facing up or out. Now, again, this is going to depend on you. You can find what works best for you to get your balance, right? I know this is a little bit hard. Now, from this, try to see if you could balance this way. Loosen the right hand from the mat, and then you're going to insert it or thread it behind that leg. Grab the ankle first and really bend the knee as you hook yourself up, right? From that hooking, I'm bending now the standing split leg and grabbing the toes as I look back and straightening my right leg. Again, this is a lot harder, so don't feel bad if you can't do it. Just try your very best. Looking back and holding, same concept with everything that I said earlier. Try to straightening your right knee and left knee is gonna point up towards the sky, opening the hips. Breathe. And slowly release. Good. Now, if you want to release, maybe getting into that pyramid shape and then straightening the right leg. Woo. And then left hand parallel to the right knee. Let's take our revolved pyramid. Right hand lifts up, look up. Whew. Now you feel that, again, right? There's that burning sensation that is so good. Honestly, I love that, like feeling of body heat. All right, from this position, you're gonna step the right leg back. Good. Now we're gonna step the left leg forward. Good, and you're gonna dip your, again, belly and thigh connection. Lift up halfway, breathe in. Exhale to fold to that belly and thigh connection. It doesn't have to be like neck or head to foot or shin, right? This is your fold, that belly and thigh connection. Good. Now I'm gonna show you another way. There's a lot of ways to get to super soldier, right? From a pyramid shape, you could just get into this too by hooking that left shoulder underneath that left thigh or thigh or knee. Now, I like my left palm face up, and then you're gonna bend the elbow as you bring it back to your back. So now your palm is facing back, and this is also such a great way to just continue doing this like what we did earlier to get your hamstrings flexibility going strong. Now from this position, you could now slide that right hand outside, straightening the right elbow, bending that left leg, and then now getting to the ball of your back foot, lifting the right heel as you shift your weight all the way forward. Now lift that right leg all the way up. You could play with this standing splits, right? This is another variation. And then from there, bend the knee. And now I'm looking back. It's easier when my gaze is already fixed. And then grab the toes. Now all the way, same concept. Heel is gonna touch your butt crack. That's the goal. It doesn't have to touch. And then the arch of your foot will now really hug the butt cheek. Right? Now you can see me in the mirror, I think. Looking back. Hello. Hold. Finding your balance. This requires a lot of strength too. It's not just flexibility. To keep yourself up this way, this is holding a lot of strength. All right? 3, 2, and 1. Drop and release. Back foot to your pyramid shape, or wider depending on you. And we're gonna straighten the front knee. Stay here, catch the breath. Intense, huh? Okay, we're gonna flow it out, vinyasa through, step the left leg all the way back, downward facing dog. Let's roll our spine forward. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, and child's pose. We're gonna end in child's pose. You can stay there as long as you like, but I'm going to show you another way to get into your super soldier with the wall, okay? So very quickly, so there are 2 ways to get to super soldier with a wall, right? Facing the wall, lifting the left leg all the way up, or whatever leg you want to do for your standing splits, and then getting your splits this way, right? When you're farther from the wall, it actually can help you to really push yourself down more with your standing splits. So this is kind of more like a over splits now, right? When your foot is closer to the wall, it's like not your over splits. It's just like your normal splits, like this, right? So now if you really want to get your splits super good working with your hips, you could have your foot out more to the wall to get this, and then push your hips back from the wall. Good. From this position, same concept, whatever is the standing leg, your left or opposite hand will now be straight the elbow as you hook that right shoulder to the right knee. Bend the knee as always, right? And then from here, you could point the knee to the wall. This is gonna help with balance, right? If you cannot get there yet. Now from there, you're gonna bend the knee and grab the toes and see. Now when you're starting, your proprioception is probably very poor, so you wanna really like, where is my foot, right? And that's normal. It just gets better with practice, right? Once you grab the foot, you will now get that butt crack in to the heel, right? And now you don't have to worry about balance because that knee is pointing to the wall or just guiding you, pushing you to the wall. From there, now you can get the arch of your foot touching the butt cheek and then look back. Now this is a lot easier, and then you could even flatten your left palm firmly on the floor or mat and look back. This is a great way to start with Super Soldier, right? Now the other way is facing the wall. Since I did my other leg, or my right leg, I'm gonna do my other leg, okay? I love all these like things. Let me just stretch to even that feeling. Okay, now the other way is, I think, a lot harder. I'm gonna face here so you can see me over here. So your crown of your head will now face down and the backs of your head will try to press to the wall. There, right? From that position, you can find this other, whatever leg is gonna be the grounding one. I'm gonna do the left on this side and try to just hook it with the left shoulder. Same concept, right? From that, you're gonna straighten the right hand, elbow, and then bend the right knee. And again, with that hooking, you're gonna grab it from the outside, right? So now my head is supported with the wall, and then you could grab your foot, straightening that standing leg, and now see if this is easier for you, right? So there are two ways to do that with the wall. And that is gonna depend on you. This is also like very much about your fear, right? When I started, I'm very scared about any type of inversion except downward dog. Downward dog is also a form of inversion, right? Anything that your head is down below your heart is a form of inversion. And downward dog is the only inversion that didn't scare me back then. So when I did this, I like to face the wall so that I know that my head is supported, and that is taking away my fear, and then I could get to the Super Soldier easily, right? So you want to try both ways, which is going to be probably more of your jam, right? So yeah, let me know in the comments if you tried any of those ways, if it's maybe your first time or not, right? So I hope this really helps you, and I hope you learned something from this class. If you learned something from that and you enjoyed this, power up short class, please make sure to give this video a lot of thumbs up before you leave. Subscribe to my channel again if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys on New Year. Bye! Merry Christmas, everyone! Thank you so much for being here. If you click this on the day of Christmas where I upload it, again, 3, 2, and 1. Merry Christmas, everyone! Thank you so much for spending time to check this video, or if you're gonna practice with me right now, then that's also great. Of course, if you're gonna practice with me in the future and you open this in the future after Christmas, thank you for being here and for clicking this video. If you're new here, my name is Georgina, and I upload a lot of advanced classes here on YouTube, but I also have beginner classes. Please check out the playlist, and I hope to see you again next week.